Welcome to Roughing It with Ruth, the channel where everything is a bit rough around the edges. This is just going to be quite a quick review of my multi-day backpack that I've been using now for several years. Is a Deuter AirContact 50+10L SL, which stands for slimline, so the shoulder straps are a little bit closer together. It's their sort of women's specific pack, although it fits lots of men as well. The 50+10 litre capacity, the actual pack itself is 50 litres, but the lid floats on two straps, so you can float the lid up and make it an extra 10 litres of capacity. The great thing about this bag is that it is absolutely indestructible. The quality of this bag is fantastic, but I have put this thing through the ringer. I'm not gentle with it at all, and the only thing that has broken is the one cord stop for the drawstring on the lid. I wasn't concentrating on what I was doing once, and I pulled it so hard that it cracked the plastic casing. Everything else though, every buckle, every zip, every piece of fabric on this bag, including the rain cover, is completely fine. There's not even a single hole in it. The rain cover is integrated into the backpack, so it lives in a little pocket down at the bottom, and it's attached, which is really great if you're hiking in wind. It can rip the rain cover off of your backpack, and you don't want the rain cover to then get lost. And if you don't want to take the rain cover with you, you can actually detach it completely from the pack. You can see it's incredibly dirty right now. I haven't cleaned this thing and it's just full of mud, but it's really good quality material. It works very, very well. And it just stuffs into this pocket at the bottom. The only issue with this pocket at the bottom is that if your pack is really, really full of stuff, stuffing the rain cover back into this pocket right at the bottom of the bag can be a little bit tough, because obviously all of your stuff is now pressing down on the bottom of the bag. But it's not so much of an issue that I haven't been able to do it. The other thing that I really like about this pack are the sort of daisy chain things that they have going on over here. If you do need to attach gear to the outside of your pack, these things are invaluable. You can thread things through here, tie it down, they really work well. This pack does have two compartments, a bottom sleeping bag compartment and then the main compartment. But there's an internal zip, so you can unzip this internal compartment and make the whole thing one big compartment if you wanted to. The other nice thing is you've got access to the bottom compartment here with this zip on the outside bottom. Then this entire part of the bag over here, outside front of the bag, has a huge U-shaped zip so that you can open this entire part of the pack, and so that you can access things that are kind of in the middle of the pack. That's quite useful. And then of course you have the usual top access for stuffing all of your stuff in. This pack is also hydration system compatible, so you can put a bladder with, there's like a Velcro thing to hold your tube, and that comes out over here. You can see it says H2O, and it's got a little Velcro thing on the shoulder strap to hold your hydration bladder tube as well. I like how much padding it has, especially on the hip belt. I do tend, especially if I load my pack down quite a bit, my hips do tend to take a bit of strain, like they kind of feel a bit bruised after a hike, and this pack has definitely been very good about minimizing that. There's also an extra pocket in the lid over here. The lid actually has two pockets on the inside of the lid. There's another pocket. Okay, then things that I do not like about this pack. It has these two pockets on the sides of the pack, which you can put water bottles in. I actually normally put like my toilet paper and trowel and stuff like that on the outside of the pack here. It's not very easy to get to these pockets when the pack is on. You can do it, but it requires concentration and dexterity, and it's not easy. It's not easy. When you're wearing the pack, the only pocket that is really, really easily accessible is this pocket here. This hip belt pocket is the only one that is easily accessible. And it's not that big. I mean, it fits like maybe like a hand and a half. So I would really like for there to be a hip belt pocket on both sides of the hip belt, maybe even some options on the shoulder straps or something, because there is not a lot of storage that is easily accessible when you're actually wearing the pack. That's my main gripe with this pack. The other thing that I definitely should mention is that this pack is not an ultralight pack by any stretch of the definition. It is, on its own, it weighs quite a bit already, but I don't actually really care. I like the rigid frame, I like the amount of padding, and I like how unbelievably bomb-proof this thing is in terms of being able to be hurled onto rocks and scraped over things, and it just takes the punishment and it's fine. And I think that's basically all I want to say about my pack. This is just a really, really quick overview. If you want to know anything more specific about this pack, then you're welcome to ask me in the comments down below. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more.